Yeah, I said it. People suck. People suck. And maybe I'm going to get some feedback, some hate for that, but the reality is, I have to say it. That's what kind of gets me through the day sometimes. And I know that sounds really negative for a therapist to say things like that, but let me explain. So hang in there. I'll get to it. In the meantime, please hit like and subscribe. This is Dr. Maggie at Dr. Maggie Therapy, Margaret Beyer, PhD, LMFT. And a lot of times I talk to people, my clients, and they have such great expectations for their friends and their family and their significant other, their partners, their spouses. They want so much from them. And I mean, they want so much from their neighbors or from the guy driving down their street. I mean, people want and expect so much, and they have a hard time coping with the fact that people suck. So let me explain that. The truth is, we all suck. We are flawed human beings. We make mistakes. We are not good at our core, in my opinion. We are looking out to serve ourselves. We are always acting in our own best interest. And I know that sounds really cynical, but it's true. Even the most altruistic person on the planet did it because they got something out of it. Mother Teresa, if she was so wonderful that she did all of these things for the orphans, she was getting some benefit from it. She was being rewarded on a spiritual level. It gave her pleasure. It made her smile to see children happy. People do what is in their own best interest. And if we're lucky, it serves others as well. But the reality is, that's not what drives us. And I know that sounds terrible, but I don't believe there's anything truly altruistic. And as cynical as that sounds, it helps me let go of a lot of expectations that I may have. That idea that people are going to behave in a way that I think is appropriate. And the reality is, I don't necessarily always behave in the way that others think is appropriate. Even the very fact that I say that people suck may make some of you offended, upset, annoyed, something. But I think that once we let go of the idea that people are going to behave in the way that we believe is correct, we let go of that fantasy, is when we can start accepting people for who they are and where they are. I don't trust people to look out for my best interest. I don't. My trust is not in people. My trust, quite frankly, is in God. I know a lot of clients and people in my life who are openly hostile toward religion, whether it's, whatever religion they grew up in, whatever faith, that they were exposed to as children or teenagers or young adults. They have, some of these people have become openly hostile to Christianity, let's say. And I ask why, and they tell me that Christians are terrible people. Well, I don't believe that. I don't think I'm a terrible person. I don't think that Christians in general are terrible people. But I know that Christians are fallible. We all make mistakes. All have fallen short of the glory of God. Every one of us. Every one of us is going to make mistakes. We make mistakes all the time. I could probably rack them up daily, lose count. But when we put our faith in people, we're going to be disappointed. And if you believe that people are going to serve your needs, you're going to be angry a lot. And my channel here is to help people build better relationships. And I think understanding that we have to let go of our expectations that other people are going to behave in a certain way, that will help us a lot. Now, I'm not suggesting that we remove our boundaries and we let people trounce all over us. No, not that at all. That is not what I'm saying. Boundaries are still important. We have to set those boundaries because people suck. We have to respect our own boundaries. We create our boundaries and we set them to protect ourselves, to be able to live the life that we want to live, while acknowledging that other people get to live the life they want to live. And if we all decide we want to live the same kind of life together, then we're going to get along really well. But if we don't decide to live the life that we all want to live together, then we're not, and we'll part ways. And that's okay. But even in the context of your relationships, the person that you love most in the world, whether that's your spouse or yourself, the person you love most in the world is going to disappoint you. And once we accept that, it's a lot easier to practice forgiveness, which is part of a loving relationship. We're going to be able to practice patience. We're going to be able to be kind because we aren't constantly disappointed. Again, I don't put my trust in people. I trust people to be people. And I trust God to provide. There's a huge difference. And I'm going back to the idea that when someone tells me that they don't want to be a Christian and they don't believe in God because they know too many ugly, mean, bad Christians, I'm like, well, it is a world full of sinners. We all are going to sin. We're all going to do wrong things. And your mistake was putting your trust in people. Put your trust in God. Let that be your comfort. Let that be your guide. And you'll be able to have much better relationships with the people you love most, as well as the people you don't like at all. So there you have it. I hope this helps a little bit. It's kind of short and quick, but I hope this helps, and maybe, you'll remember that the next time you start getting angry because somebody isn't doing things the way you would have him do it. All right? Y'all take care, and I'll catch you next time.